if you're struggling to understand how women think and test you, this is going to be the greatest piece of information you ever receive. By the end of this video, you're going to know every major test she'll possibly throw at you, and the ones most high earning guys fail, and how to overcome them. So let's get straight into it. Number 1, going completely cold out of nowhere, the silent treatment or sudden distance. You see, this one right here, why exactly do women do this? Well, she wants to see if you'll panic and chase. Or secondly, she's emotionally overwhelmed and withdrawn from you. So this one right here, this is an advanced move, right? So off the bat, S tier. If you get hit with one of these, just know, oh, she knows what she's doing. She's intentionally doing these things. And women are so cold with this, they subconsciously do a lot of these things without realizing, just because they've gotten over on so many guys and they want to see if you'll be the next one. So how do you actually overcome something like this? I'll tell you, don't chase. Stay in your world. Silence is your weapon. You don't want to put yourself in a position when you're trying to chase after someone who obviously just showed you they can go completely cold out of nowhere, just go distant. That means they didn't value you to begin with. But that's going to lead me to the next one. How tall are you? Okay, listen. How tall are you? Right? Why is she doing this? She's screening for insecurity. Will you get defensive about something you can't control? Or secondly, it's a genuine preference, but the delivery is still a test, right? If she's asking it in a way to, trying to poke at that insecurity if you have it. So this one right here, honestly, is C tier, right? It's a low-level tactic, right? It's not disrespect, but it's just a low-level tactic. She's just trying to see if you're secure in yourself. So how do you actually overcome this? Confidently answer the question. 0 defensiveness. That's going to lead me to number 3, man. Well, come on now. Come on, we going through them. Leaving you on red consistently with no follow-up. Why is she doing this to you? She's keeping you as an option while signaling low interest. Or secondly, she's busy but doesn't respect your time enough to do so. You see, if a woman does this, listen, automatically D tier. That's disrespectful. Take the hint. Withdraw your attention, because if she's just gonna leave you on red and she's not responding back, she makes sure you see red, and then maybe she tries to respond like, nah, I see what you're doing, and I'm not gonna tolerate it. That's disrespectful. Come on now, take the hint and move on. Next up, we're not hooking up tonight. We're not hooking up tonight. No, we're not doing it. Listen, why is she telling you this, right? You're most likely, on the first date or on the date, whatever. She's testing to see if your effort will disappear the second she says no. Or secondly, she's setting a boundary to see how you handle that pressure. So when it comes to this, man, it's mid, it's B tier. But how do you actually overcome this? Well, it's simple. You simply say, nobody said we were, but I can see where your mind's at, right? You can tease her a little bit, flip it back on her, but just remove the pressure, because you shouldn't even be worried about that. The fact that she even brought that up, without you having to even talk about it, just shows you what she really wants to do. Keep that in mind. And whenever a woman has said that to me, I'll be honest, them yams got knocked down. But I digress. Let's go on to number 5. You're probably like every other guy. Why is she telling you this? She's baiting you into proving yourself, to make you qualify yourself, right? The second you start explaining, you failed. I'm telling you, you failed. And now she knows, this guy, he's trying to, qualify himself for me because I'm the prize, right? Or secondly, past experiences with men have made her guarded, right? So how do you actually overcome this? You smirk and say, probably. Hey, you know what, baby? You might just be right. Only one way to find out. You don't want to explain yourself, because that's what every other guy's going to do. They're going to try to qualify themselves. They're going to try to say, I'm not like every other guy. Hey, baby, it's only one way to find out. You know gold when you see it, right? Just pay attention to what you're looking at. You gotta be confident in yourself. You gotta pop it on her. You gotta pop it on her, man. Seriously. But yeah, man, this is about A tier. A lot of guys get taken out the game with that one. She throw out that, ha! So, oh, yep, he's qualifying himself for me. I'm telling you. Number 6, asking you to hold her purse. Okay, listen. First of all, why are you asking me to hold this? First of all, hold your own damn purse. But why is she actually doing this, man? I'll tell you why. She's testing to see if you'll just comply with anything she asks without pushback. Or secondly, she's just genuinely being lazy. Honestly, this is C tier, man. Come on, this is low level tactic. You know, but how do you actually overcome this? If you genuinely see that she's struggling to, you know, hold things, it's like, okay, she needs a little help. You know, you can hold it real quick, give it back to her. But man, usually I'm like, nah, baby, you got it. Hey, you decide to take it. Go ahead and rock it. It look good on you. Add a little nice aesthetic for you, right? But if I don't want to hold it, I'm not going to hold it. I'm not going to be sitting here walking around while, you know, she walks with nothing. I'm just holding this purse. Nah, baby. Hold the damn purse. Stop being lazy. Be a woman. You're not just a girl, right? You know how women try to, I'm just a girl. Nah, you're a woman. Next up, number 7. Trying to take control of the frame. Telling you what to do, right? Why is she doing this? She's testing to see if you actually lead or you just talk about it. Secondly, she's just naturally dominant and does this to every man. So, baby, if she's trying to take control of the frame, first of all, this is high. I'm A tier automatically. It's like, okay, that's it. She knows what she's trying to do. So how do you overcome this? You acknowledge it, redirect, and lead. And I like to call women out when they do stuff like that. Hey, baby, do you want a man who leads you? A man who can lead you to the promised land? So you won't have to lift a finger? Obviously, yeah, I love that. Well, hey, baby, let me take control. Let me lead you in the right way. You gotta call women out on these things from a calm, confident place. I let women know, hey, baby, I don't like how you talking to me. You trying to demand me to do X, Y, Z. Calm that down. You have to respectfully be able to check a woman just like that as soon as she gets out of pocket. But that's gonna lead me to the next point, man. Come on, we flying through them. Number 8, consistent disrespect with zero accountability. You already know, man. D tier. Why is she doing this? She's trying to see how much she can get away with. And if you give her an inch, she's gonna take a goddamn mile. I'm trying to tell you. Secondly, no one has ever checked her on this before. So what are you gonna do? How do you overcome this? You don't. You exit. Because as a high earning man, as a man with standards, as a man with values, you're not gonna sit here and audition for disrespect. Oh no. Oh no. No. You watch that movie Get Out? No. Listen, we're not doing that. Right? If she's disrespectful, you're automatically out the door. Because she has shown you if she can come into your empire and disrespect the king, what does that say about her character? She should be nowhere near here, and she should be prosecuted for her crimes of even saying that to you. I make it that much of a deal. It's that big to me. I'm telling you, I don't care how the date's going. I'll stop a whole date. Hold on. Oh no, Everybody looking around, what's happening? Because they feel the presence in the room shifting. I would be damned if I sit here and tolerate this disrespect. You have an amazing rest of your life. And I will walk out the door just like that. It's that big of a deal to me. Don't disrespect me. If you disrespect me, first of all, you're going to get checked, and then you're going to get left. But that's going to lead me to number 9. Oh, I don't like that. To number 9, let's get it, baby, so we can go shine. Number 9, being dry over text. Why is she doing this? Well, for one, she's testing to see if you'll overinvest and keep trying to entertain her. Or secondly, she's just not a texter. Maybe she likes phone calls or in person more, right? And texting should only be used to set something up. You shouldn't be texting all damn day, so that could be a problem there in itself too. But how do you actually overcome this? Well, first of all, and this B tier, I put this at B tier. But how do you overcome it? You match your energy or pull back. You never want to overinvest. And honestly, that's why I don't text a lot, right? I like to send voice messages to either, hop on the phone, I call. I use text to set something up. A call, a date, something that we can go out and do something, a nice excursion if you may. But I'm not going to be sitting here texting all day because I have things to do. I have an empire to run. I'm not going to be sitting here texting you, my queen, my darling, good morning, madam. Get the hell out of here. I don't know who the hell do you think you are. Come on, man. We ain't doing that. Man, I got calls to take. I got people out here trying to better their dating lives. Men out here who want my help. I'd be damned if I'm sitting here texting you for hours. Man, come on now. Next up, number 10. I only date guys who insert something you're not, right? Why is she doing this? Why is she telling you this? She wants to see if you will shrink. She wants to see if you will qualify yourself or try to become what she wants. Secondly, she's genuinely venting about past preferences, right? Okay, you know what I mean? I only date guys who do X, Y, Z. Yeah, that's okay, baby. I don't really give a damn, all right? So how do you overcome this? Man, you laugh it off, flip it, you know what I mean? Okay, like, who gives a you know what I mean? You never just want to defend yourself or try to qualify yourself to meet what she wants you to be. Be who you are, and if she doesn't like that, she can bounce. But this is a high-level tactic. A lot of women who do this, they catch a lot of men. I'm telling you, relationship dynamics or just dating in general, this is like a game. A lot of women are coming, this is like a game to them. They want to see who the true confident man with standards is, right? They want to see who those men are. So they will test you. Let's go on to the next one. Showing up late, number 11. Why is she doing this? She's testing to see if your time has value. Most men will say nothing and accept it. Or secondly, she's just disorganized and nobody called it out. Regardless, that's a red flag because she's wasting the one thing on this planet which you can never get back, and that is your time. Time can never be gotten back. However long you watch this video, you can't get that time back. But I'm giving you some value right now. I'm giving you something that you can take on and really understand so you not be deceived by the creatures of this earth, of this planet. The creatures known as women. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to get you right. I'm trying to get you right. Right? So, how do you actually overcome this? Simple. You mention it once casually, right? You just mention it. Let her know. No. You're not going to let this slide. Mention it, right? And then you see her actions. If she's consistently showing you that she's going to waste your time showing up late, flaking, just not available, hey, man, you know what to do. Walk away. Because she doesn't respect your time. And if she doesn't respect your time, she doesn't respect you. So yeah, man, we're gonna put this at about C tier. That's close to disrespect, honestly. Okay. It almost got D tier. It almost got D tier, but it ain't all the way there because sometimes, like, hey, stuff happens in life, but if it's a recurring thing, hey, pay attention. Number 12, man, come on now. Playing dumb or acting helpless to see if you'll do everything for her. Whew. Man, automatically, this is B tier. This is B tier. But why? She's testing to see if you'll drop everything to fix her problems and become her errand boy. Or secondly, she's used to men doing everything for her and it's become a habit. Man, I'm telling you, I've dealt with some women before and I'm such a genuine soul. So I'll be honest, this caught me a lot, right? This was a sneaky one that caught me. But then I paid attention to patterns. You know, one time, okay, cool, I don't mind, helping you out if I got some time, if I can, go out my way. Or if I have the time to go out my way, so I'll go ahead and help you. But when this turns into a repetitive pattern of you always just acting helpless, you need this, you need that, oh my God, okay, woman. How do you actually overcome this? You want to help when it's reasonable. You don't want to become her errand boy. You want to stay aware because I'm telling you, if you're not careful, that woman will use you. It's sad to say, but a lot of women will use you if you let them, right? So you have to set that boundary. Be genuine. Be a genuine soul. Do it out of love. Do it from a place of, I really value this woman. But if this woman keeps showing you, I'm just going to use him. I know if I call him, he going to answer. He going to do this for me. He going to take me here. I'm trying to tell you, had a woman do that. She was asking, oh, I was just calling to see if you could, do this for me. No. Hope you get it figured out though, baby. You're a smart woman. I believe in you. You gotta master saying no. You have to master that. Every time you say yes, that's a no to something that you probably wanted to do or something that you could have done, right? Keep that in mind, man. And listen, we're not even halfway through it. And this is getting real. So look, the next one's coming up. Pay very close attention because this is where most men start fumbling. This is where most men lose it all. Number 13, trying to start an argument for no reason. Why is she doing this? First of all, she's testing your emotional stability. Will you match her chaos or stay grounded? Or secondly, she's stressed about something unrelated and you're the outlet. So, honestly, I'm putting this at A tier. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta watch these women, right? And how do you actually overcome this? Well, you don't want to match her energy. You state your position once calmly and then move on. You never want to argue with a woman. Every time you entertain, you are validating the BS she's throwing at you, right? We don't argue. No, as men, we don't argue, right? I will look at a woman like this. After she get done saying what she's saying, how'd that feel? You done? Did it feel good? Yeah, it did. All right, let's go. Hell's your problem? Trying to argue. And if you really get on my nerve, hey, get out. Get out. No. Because you are obviously showing me that this right here is so big of a problem that you're yelling, screaming. And first of all, I don't even let a woman yell or scream at me. That's the problem. If you're letting a woman yell or scream at you, automatically that's an issue. Because I love myself so much, and I would let a lot of things slide for women in the past that I truly loved, that I was truly spending so much time with, investing in mentally, financially, emotionally, right? But you have to stand 10 toes, man. You don't react or match that energy of her wanting to argue, no. Number 14, straight disrespect in public. Dismissive, eye rolling. She got this condescending tone. She talking crazy. Disrespect. She's testing your social confidence. That's why she's doing this. Will you allow her to clown you in front of these people? Or secondly, she's genuinely not realizing how disrespectful she's being toward you. Regardless, it's disrespect. So how do you overcome this? Well, you address it directly. And if she keeps repeating this action, that is obviously showing you she doesn't respect you. So as a result, she loses access to your empire. Let her go. How dare she disrespect you in public? Think about your reputation. Think about how other people now perceive you, especially if you're in a high status environment, somewhere where you're like, wow, I'm known here, and they just saw me get disrespected. She gotta go. Number 15, I'm not like other girls. Why is she telling you this? Well, she wants you to immediately validate her as special without her earning. First of all, this is like B tier. This is a low-level tactic. But how do you overcome this? You don't want to just validate it immediately. I'm not like other girls. Okay, show me. You shouldn't be like other girls. You're a woman, obviously, and you shouldn't be like other women. But I want to see. Since you said that, I want you to show me, because words mean nothing without action. You could say everything good about you in the world, but I'm paying attention to them actions, and I'm seeing, oh, wow, your actions and your words not aligning. So obviously, you don't understand the assignment. I'm trying to tell you, man, pay attention. Her actions are always going to speak louder than her words. I had a woman tell me, oh, baby, I love you. Baby, I'd do anything. Telling me what I want to hear, doing everything nice. Month and a half later, it was a switch. I said, whoa. I don't know this woman. Who is this? Started lying to me, started doing some things that really just went against what I stood for. And I sat there and I tolerated it because I just thought, wow, maybe I just need to stick through it and really see it through. Nah, man, pay attention to her actions. Her actions were showing me that was who she was. And it hurt. But I had to keep that in mind, and I waste my time. Next up, man, number 16. Do you have a girlfriend? Yes, if you do, I got a do I have a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Listen, why is she asking you that? Well, she's gauging to see if you actually do have a woman. She's gauging your availability. but also watching how you answer. If you answer nervously, that's a red flag, because why can't you keep it real? That shows, oh, this guy isn't trustworthy. How do you actually overcome this? For one, I mean, this is light, man. C tier. You know, you just answer honestly and confidently. You know, don't be the guy who's scared to answer. If you do have a girlfriend, let her know. But if you know, hey, nah. I might say, nah, but I got a few women I'm talking to. Keep it real, man. I'm telling you, honesty is the best policy. A lot of guys are out here lying to these women because they're scared to lose that woman, not understanding if you would have kept it real from the start, she would have respected it and still been down for whatever. Still been okay with you talking to women. Number 17, she gives you an ultimatum. It's me or your friends. It's me or your career. It's me or this. First of all, why is she even doing this? She's testing to see if you'll abandon your values, your priorities, the things you hold closest to you under pressure to keep her. Or secondly, she's genuinely insecure and scared of losing you, right? And both things can be true, you know? How do you actually overcome this? You never want to fold to ultimatums. You make it clear. Make it very clear. Hey, listen, baby, if you even have to do that, have to make an ultimatum, it's me or my career, it's me or my purpose. First of all, you should already know my purpose is coming first. So if you're trying to get ahead of that, you might as well just leave out the door. If I said I was going to do this, if I put it in my schedule for me to go ahead and hang out with my friends, I'm going to go hang out with my friends. Now, if you're sitting here trying to say that you'll leave if I do that, well, you were never meant to be here in the first place. You were never meant to be here in the first place if that's all it's gonna take for you to want to walk out that door. And matter of fact, you should walk out that door because it tells me about your character. I'm telling you, man, this is a high level one, man. This is honestly S tier, right? Especially if you with a woman for a while. Maybe you in a relationship with her, whatever the case may be, and she gives you this ultimatum. You have to stand 10 toes on your decision as a man. Don't let her get over. Don't let her just try to control your life, because that's a way to control you. Nah. Hey, baby, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And that's what it is. Next up, number 18, canceling plans last minute. Repeatedly. She keeps on canceling plans. It's the day for y'all to actually go ahead and go on that picnic day. Oh, she canceled. Oh, it's another day for y'all to go ahead and grab some food together at this new spot you've been looking at. You wanted to go and invite her, but she cancels again. She keeps doing this because she's trying to see if your time has real value. If you will always be available when she decides to show up, when it's convenient for her. A woman has only 1 to 2 times with me. If this is a repeatedly, just a consistent thing, then there are consequences. And the consequence is me walking away because you're not respecting my time, the thing that I cannot get back. And that's why, man, when you're setting up dates, you got to make sure you are okay even if that woman doesn't show up. That's why I love doing things I enjoy. So yeah, I'm definitely putting this at A tier, man. That's definitely a high level one. You know what I mean? You have to make sure you're setting a boundary. Next up though, man, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We going in so far. If you're getting some value so far, if you're really getting some value from what I'm saying and the things I'm breaking down to you, comment the word value in the comments down below, man. Number 19, bringing up other men around you constantly to make you feel small. You already know what this is going to out of all these, and I'm telling you, it ain't no higher than C. But why is she doing this? She is deliberately trying to trigger jealousy to see how much you care. Or secondly, she's just socially unaware of how this comes across. Because for me, this is unattractive. You're bringing up other men consistently. You just keep bringing up other men. Oh yeah, that's disrespect. That's the quickest way for you to get out my kingdom. I will tell a woman, hey, listen, hey, stop talking about that. I don't like this conversation. Because why are you around me? A man you're dating, a man that you are into, and you're bringing up other guys. I see what you're trying to do, and I don't appreciate it. You have to check a woman. I don't appreciate that, because that shows me a lot about how you see me and a lot about how you value me as a man. I'm not gonna play these games with you. You do it again, it's over. That's it. Stop doing that. One conversation, one time, and if this continues, you got your answer. Move accordingly, because that woman doesn't respect you. Let's go on to the next one, man. We don't got no time to keep dealing with these low-level, disrespectful things these women be doing. Number 20. My ex used to do this for me. Oh, he did? Who gives a damn? Why is she telling you this? Well, She's testing to see if you'll compete with her ex or lower your standards to match him. How do you actually overcome this? First of all, unbothered. You like what he did for you? Well, why isn't he here anymore? You never want to compete with another man, especially a man that she was dealing with, right? You never want to put yourself to even compete. Because nah, baby, we're not competing. Everybody's in their own lane. I'm in my own lane. If he hopped in this lane, he crashed too quick. But the fact that she did this is just like, man, like, hey, cool. He used to do that for you. But where you at now? And where is he at now? Get it together. My ex used to do a lot of things too, baby. But you don't see me over here dishing that at you, because we can really go there. But I'm not even finna do that, because that is low value, low vibrational activity, and that is never going to disrupt my frequency. Number 21, pointing out something she doesn't like about you mid-conversation. Why is she doing this, first of all? She's testing to see if you'll fold and start seeking her approval. Because a lot of women will do this. You know, they point out, I don't like this. I don't like that you do this. Or you like this type of food. I don't like that. How do you overcome this? Don't fold. You either agree with her and amplify. You know, you exaggerate. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, man, it's just so horrible, isn't it? I'm such a bad guy. Right? You know, you can tease her or just stay unbothered. Right? Because who gives a damn what she says? This is what you like. This is you. Like, this is who you are. Don't sit here trying to seek her approval, qualify yourself, or try to make yourself good enough for her. No, I don't like the way, you know, you dress. I don't like the way those shoes are. I don't like the way, you know, you have that chain on your hey, baby, you saying a lot of things you don't like to be on this date with me. You must obviously like something you see. But, you know, you can't let these things bother you, right? Because a lot of it is just a shit test. This right here, man, we're going to put this at about B tier, right? It can't take you out, but, you know, it's neutral. 22. You seem like a player. Why is she telling you this, though? She's testing if you'll get defensive and over-explain yourself to prove you're not. She might just be projecting because she's actually out here. But how do you actually overcome this? Man, you just smile and you don't defend it. Man, I even agree. Like, you seem like a player. The best one. I be in the game, baby. Putting up numbers. I get to exaggerating the fact. You don't want to make this a big deal. Don't come at it with the mindset of, oh man, no, I'm not a player. No, I'm only talking to you. Nah, you're over-explaining. You're getting defensive. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't defend yourself. You have nothing to defend. Because if it's true, hey baby, I'm the best one. Just know that. You'll learn a thing or two being around me. But listen, if you're a high-earning man and your dating life with women doesn't match your success, I created my CEO Dating Starter Kit. It'll diagnose exactly where you're going wrong and show you how to fix it. Just click the first link in my description. It'll take less than 60 seconds to get yours now. Next up, 23, posting on her story while leaving you undelivered. Why is she doing this, first of all? She's trying to see if you'll double text or get emotional about being ignored. This is definitely A tier. A lot of men get taken out by this. But how do you overcome it? Don't double text. Okay, she's showing you how she moves, right? Don't double text. And when she comes back, don't even bring it up. Because you have to understand something here. People make time for the people they want to make time for. But I will tell you this, though, because this happened to me recently. I remember I was on the phone with a woman, FaceTimed and whatnot. We had some nice conversation. You know, she was kind of dry, a little just, right? She talking about, you know, she's sick and, you know, she don't feel so well. I ended up inviting her out to grab a bite to eat with me. She was like, oh, no, you know, I'm just honestly tired, you know, not today. Hey, no issue. Well, hope you have an amazing rest of your night. Good night. And I went about my day and got my food. But here's the thing I noticed. I go on her Instagram stories and I see her at like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. shaking ass on Instagram. I was like, oh, out with her friends. I'm like, oh. But I didn't call her or text her and trying to say, no. I didn't do that. She placed herself into a category and now I know how to move with her. The biggest way to make a woman feel your presence is to remove it. That leads me to 24. Inconsistent attention. She's hot one day, then cold the next for no reason. Automatically disrespectful. I don't know who you think you are. You come around here, you think you can just come around when you want to come around, baby? You think you just gonna exit out the door thinking you gonna have the same key to get in? When you've been inconsistently in and out this... What? But why is she doing this though? She wants to see if you'll chase that hot version of her who was interested and tolerate the cold version. She wants to see if you're gonna tolerate this. Or secondly, she may just be genuinely emotionally inconsistent and can't regulate it, right? She may be what we call an avoidant attachment style, avoidant dismissive fearful, avoidant, these attachment styles. She's avoidant. How do you deal with this? Well, honestly, if a woman is inconsistent, I'm done. I've dealt with a lot of women in my life, and a woman who genuinely likes me, a woman who really likes me, who was highly interested in me, she didn't do that. I never had to wonder where we stood. I never had to go through that, oh, now she's being inconsistent, now she's acting different. Why? Because she knew how to communicate with me. She always let me know what it was. And when somebody values you to the utmost high, and you also do as well, you don't have these issues. How do you actually overcome this, man? Well, you can either match energy, or better yet, just leave. Don't chase that cycle. I'm telling you, I've been love bombed before, did everything I liked, and guess what she did? And she tried to withdraw that energy. But why did she withdraw that energy? Because she wanted me to chase her. Remember the first time I met her, you like a man who chase you, don't you? She said, yeah. No, I just, yeah, you do. And pay attention to how you meet a woman too, man. How did the dynamic start off? Were you the one always trying to initiate? Were you the one, trying to plan things? Were you the one who wanted to see her? Did she ever try to want to see you? Did she want to pull up? You got to make sure you're paying attention. Even when you first meeting a woman, was she really reciprocating? Was she really on point? And when you hit her up, was she playing games with you? Did she make it harder, or did she make it easy to deal with her? You got to pay attention to these things, man. That's going to lead me to number 25. Disagreeing with everything just to see if you'll cave in. Why is she doing this? I'll tell you exactly why she's doing this. She's trying to test and see if you actually have convictions, or if you'll cave to keep that peace. This is about A tier, and this is pretty advanced. It's like, okay. Little something, little jab that might just hit you a few times, right? But how do you actually overcome this? Hold your position. You can acknowledge her view without having to abandon yours. I went on a date, Italian chick, a nice little chocolate thing. I told her, I need reciprocation. One thing that's important to me is reciprocation. And she was just talking about how when it comes to a man, he's supposed to lead, and for the first 1 or 2 dates, he needs to, hey baby, I don't live in the same world as these other men. So I hear what you're saying, but you're not going to make me switch my perspective on this. If you genuinely like someone, you're going to want to see that man. You're going to want to go ahead and go out of your way to plan something, make time for him, spend time with him, call him, reach out first. If he's having to do all of this first, and you're just the one responding, and you're not the one actually initiating as well, that shows me something. You're not mutually interested. You're not highly interested in me for me. So guess what? You can hit the door or the window, because that's the TV right there. So you can jump out the window. I'll throw you out there if you want. Like, seriously, man. You can acknowledge her view without abandoning yours. Number 26, spend more time with me. Why is she doing this? She's testing to see if she can guilt you into rearranging your life around her. Or secondly, she's genuinely feeling neglected and doesn't know how to communicate it. How do you actually overcome this? Well, for one, this is B tier. This is about B tier. Lead from abundance. You have a life, she fits into it, right? She has to fit into your life. Spend more time with me. I'm telling you, if you spend more and more time with her, if you start rearranging your life around her, you start making her the main center of your life, you're going to lose your purpose. You're going to lose your business. Things are going to start falling apart, and she's going to see that you're putting her first. You're putting her before the business. You're putting her before the things that you really want to do, the things that you have close to you, and then she's going to move accordingly. Because at that point, once she leaves, everything else is just all over the place, and now you've lost yourself. That's how a lot of guys lose themselves. You have a life. Make sure you're not rearranging your entire life around this woman. No, she has to fit into it. She has to fit into this schedule. Now, if she been coming with it, doing the things that I like, not doing the things that I don't, and really reciprocating, hey, baby, I'm gonna give you some more time. We can spend some more time together, but you're never going to get more time to my purpose. You're never going to get more time to my business. You're never going to get more time than the things that are actually helping me elevate. Because if I didn't have these things, you wouldn't be here. That leads me to number 27. Talking to you about another guy casually. Why is she doing this? She's testing your reaction. Will you get visibly bothered or stay neutral? Or secondly, she's genuinely seeing you as a friend and has no romantic awareness yet. She has you in a friend zone. This is C tier. But how do you actually overcome this? I don't ever get into these situations where she's just talking about, this other guy she's doing XYZ with. I let her know, hey baby, first of all, this is unattractive to me. This is absolutely unattractive. Why are you talking to me about another guy? If I'm romantically involved with her, I never get in the friend zone because I don't allow myself to go there. I never allow a woman to say, oh, but we can be friends. No, baby, we can be strangers. It's romantic relations, or you can get the fuck out and go to a different situation. I don't play that. because I know my worth, I know my value. If I'm romantically attracted to somebody, I don't want to be friends. Okay, yeah, we can be friends in terms of, yeah, we can still romantically get to know each other. Yeah, we can be best friends, potentially, if you make it that far. But baby, I'm never going to put myself in a position to be her therapist. If you don't like her talking about other guys casually, let her know to stop talking about that. Number 28, testing how you respond when she's in a bad mood. She's taking out her anger or her emotions out on you. Why is she doing this? She's testing if you'll absorb her emotions or hold your frame under pressure. Or secondly, she's genuinely struggling, and her coping mechanism is to take it out on the closest person. This is A tier. Because a lot of guys, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They just think they're supposed to tolerate this. Oh no. How do you overcome it? You don't want to absorb it. No. Acknowledge her mood, but don't become a punching bag. Don't let her just take this out on you. I'll let a woman know, hey baby, let me tell you something. You can feel how you feel. You could be in this emotional mood, but what you're not going to do is take these emotions out on me. You're not going to put me in a position where I feel like I'm being attacked now. No, because now you're disrupting my peace. You love me? Yeah, I love you. Well, act like it. Because actions speak louder than words. How do you love me if you're taking out all of this anger, all this frustration out on me? The person who's here riding for you. The person who was here for you when things were going down. The person who was here for you when you had nothing in town. Man, I was here. Hey, I'm telling you, you gotta break it down to a woman. It's that big of a deal to me. I had a woman do something. She was taking out her anger. I said, hey, hold on. Why would you do that to the person you love? I had to give her a reframe. Like I was on a sales call. Reframe. Next up, 29. A real man would X. Okay, here we go. Why is she saying this? She's testing to see if she can redefine your standards by making you feel inadequate. Or secondly, she's repeating something she heard and doesn't fully realize the weight of it. Now, you know, she's just watching all these things on social media. Oh, real man would do this. A real man would. First of all, A tier. Now, she know what she's doing. A lot of women, they know what they're doing. They have a lot of these under their belt. They like Catwoman, you know, or Batman, Batwoman, whatever the case may be. They throwing out all these things. You know, I'm trying to tell you, they got a lot of things under their belt. So how do you actually overcome this? You don't entertain it. Hey, baby, I ain't trying to hear that. You don't take the bait. How can you tell me what a man would do when you're a woman? That's like me saying a real woman would. I can play that game too, baby. So let's not try to go off of these things that you've seen on social media. Let's go off of what's real. Pay attention to my actions. Do my actions align with my words? And guess what she's going to say? She's going to say yes. Because I take so much pride. I am so tapped in when it comes to aligning my actions with my words, when it comes to who I am as a man, because that's who I am. When you're trying to come to me with something of substance and not something you're just hearing on social media or something that you can't back up or trying to make me redefine who I am, baby, then we can have a conversation. Other than that, you can go ahead and take your ass to a different destination. Next up, man, number 30. Leaving you on red while actively posting on social media. Why is she doing this? She's deliberately signaling she's available to the world, but not to you. And she wants to see if you'll chase anyway. When it comes to this, honestly, this is disrespect. Disrespect. Leaving me on red. I call her. She might decline real quick, not say nothing at all, and then post on social. For sure. Because people make time for the things they want to make time for. So how do you overcome this? You already know. Move accordingly. Because she's showing you you're not valued. 31. Giving you a compliment, then immediately taking it back. She's testing to see if you'll chase that validation she just pulled away. Or secondly, she's being playful, but watching closely to how you react. Okay, this a little move right here. Look, you know what I mean? A little move she got in her arsenal. So how do you actually overcome this? And just laugh it off and keep it pushing. Don't chase that compliment, because if she's gonna give me that compliment, I already know how she feel about me. And she might say something like, oh, you look good, but not too much. You don't look that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to chase the compliment because she already gave it to me. Her trying to take it back is just her trying to show that, she's trying to hide her interest. And to me, that just shows she's not confident in herself. She's not confident enough to actually go after what she wants and display she's interested. So that shows me, this woman she ain't talking about nothing. Number 32, staying on her phone way too long during the date. Why is she doing this? She's testing to see if you'll just sit here and accept being ignored. Or secondly, it's a nervous habit and she doesn't realize how disrespectful it reads. This is almost disrespect. If she continues to do it, it is disrespect. How do you deal with this though? You call it out once, all right, let her know, hey baby, let me get your undivided attention so we can go ahead and be present in this moment. But if it continues, then at that point it's disrespect. It's like, all right, now I see what you're doing. We're gonna keep that at disrespect because I don't even like it being no higher than disrespect. You know what I mean? Shoot. Number 33. What are we? The infamous what are we? Why is she asking this? She's testing if you'll panic, overcommit, or fumble under relationship pressure. How do you actually overcome this low-level tactic? Because this is like C tier, man. This is simple to overcome. Answer from a place of leadership and honesty. Don't panic, don't overcommit. If a woman is asking me, what are we? And let's say we're dating for about a month or two, maybe even 3, or I'll just let her know, hey baby, I'm in a process of getting to know you. I'm still dating to see who you are, right? So right now, we're in the process of getting to know each other and dating. When it comes to it, baby, I'm still loving on myself too. So I'm just seeing where this goes. I don't give a damn if she don't like the answer. Baby, this is what it is. I ain't finna just say, yo, you're my woman. No, you're not my woman. I'm still trying to see if you are even a good fit to be my woman. You have to look at it from that perspective. If she's only here for short-term fun, hey, let her know, hey, baby, I enjoy spending time with you. At this moment, I'm just having fun with you, getting to know you and seeing where this goes. We're almost at the end of this. These last few right here are the ones that are really gonna make or break you. And most men don't even survive these, and they let these ones mess up the entire dynamic, kill attraction, and now ain't nothing happening. So let's get into it. Number 34, testing your reaction when she flirts with someone else in front of you. Why is she doing this? She wants to see if you get visibly jealous. And if you do get jealous, if she sees that, she'll know she has power over you. And then secondly, she's testing your social confidence and how secure you are as a man. Honestly, this is S tier. This is a power move, right? But how do you overcome it? Jealousy hands her the power immediately. Honestly, if she does this, kick her to the curb because she's showing you, okay, if you're flirting with someone else in front of me, I don't even care if we're on a date. This is the first date. If you're showing me that you don't respect me enough to actually be present with me and now you talking to other guys, you doing this in front of me, I don't want you because you're easily accessible for everybody. And somebody who's for everybody can never be for me. Baby, you're community property. Everybody's had that. I don't want you to touch me anymore. Don't hug me. Don't touch me. No kisses on the cheek. Nah, baby, I don't want to touch you. 35. Asking invasive questions about your past, body count, exes, or your finances. Why is she doing this? She's testing to see if you'll overshare and expose insecurities to impress her. So this right here, honestly, I'm gonna put this at A tier. So how do you actually overcome this? Answer on your terms. Vague and confident beats oversharing every time. It's as simple as that. 36, I have a boyfriend, when she's clearly still engaging, flirting, and still trying to see where this goes with you. Why is she doing this? Well, she's testing to see if you'll immediately back off or stay confident and continue the interaction. Or secondly, it's a reflex she uses to filter out weak men. Honestly, this is about B tier. But how do you actually overcome this? Listen, you can tell her it's something simple as, hey baby, we just having a conversation and no harm in getting to know one another. If she's still engaging, she's still flirting, she still wants to see where this goes. But no, if she really does have a boyfriend, that tells you everything about her character. So honestly, if she even says, oh, I have a boyfriend, I have a man, it's like, oh, you got a man? I don't want to step on no toes. Honestly, I value loyalty in a woman I'm dealing with, so you have an amazing day. Because that's something I truly do value. The moment I hear, she got a boyfriend or, she actually got a man or something, it's like, I automatically don't take her serious. Because now I know, especially if she's still flirting with me, she's still engaging with me, and she has somebody, that lets me know her character is corrupt. She's been corrupted by this world. How dare she go against the grain and be disloyal, cheat on her man, commit adultery? I don't want to deal with that type of woman because that woman is just going to bring problems, headaches, and it's something I just don't want to deal with. Next up, 37. Taking forever to respond, then texting like nothing happened. Let's talk about why she's doing this. She's testing to see if you'll call it out emotionally or just match the energy. Or secondly, she's genuinely bad at texting and doesn't mean anything by it. This is C tier. How do you actually overcome this? Well, you just match her energy. Don't call it out desperately. Don't, no. Move accordingly. a lot of these, you just gotta move accordingly, because what's understood doesn't have to be talked about or explained. You just move accordingly. You remove your access, and then she starts asking, why you acting different? Why you acting like this? And then you let her know, hey baby, the only reason I started acting a certain way is because I seen a certain action that wasn't serving me. So when you started being more standoffish and you taking longer to respond, now you doing you, guess what, baby? I'm gonna do me, and I'm going to move accordingly. I'm only going to move with you how you move with me. So if you don't like something, it has to be something you did. I believe in the law of reciprocation. What you put out, you will get back. And once again, when it comes to texting, man, you never want to even be thinking about texting. But let's say she goes days without talking to you, right? She just goes a week, 2 weeks, right? Honestly, a week without talking to me, I don't believe you exist no more. I'll be honest. If you could go a week or damn near 2 without talking to me, it's like, okay, you're not over with. Because it takes nothing. It doesn't take anything but 5 minutes out of your day to just call, have a little conversation with me. And I like to go ahead and talk to the person I'm interested in. We don't gotta talk long for every single day. Hell, we don't gotta talk every single day. Every other day, I'm calling, just, check in, see what's going on, how you feeling, how you doing. But if you move in a certain way, like, for example, if I call you and then this woman I'm dealing with, she don't respond, she take like a week, maybe even 2 weeks, you're already done. You're done. You're done. Like, no, I'm not going to respond at that point, because you're showing me that you don't value me. You're showing me that I'm not valued, because if a woman truly liked you and she was genuinely into you, she wouldn't do that. Next up, 38, being overly friendly with other guys around you to clock your reaction. Why is she doing this? She's watching to see if you'll get visibly bothered or insecure. Or secondly, she's naturally social, friendly, and doesn't realize it, right? And honestly, I don't like a friendly woman, an overly friendly woman. I'm telling you, I don't like that, right? So right here, B tier. That's just like that's kind of like a deal breaker for me almost. It's almost like a deal breaker. If you're just overly friendly in terms of if we're on a date, and you're just overly friendly, flirting with these guys around you, you're doing this, you're going out of your way to, you're too, you're done. You're done. No, you're done. You're done. You can't come back to the kingdom. Give me the keys. You didn't even have the keys, but I gave you one so you can go ahead and unlock a certain chamber so you can get in contact with me. Now, give me the keys. You can't even hit me no more. I don't want to talk to you. But seriously, how do you overcome this? Stay relaxed and be your confident self. Jealousy is the trap she's setting. Don't get caught by it. A lot of women, they try to make you jealous. They're trying to get a reaction out of you. The more they do these shit tests, you gotta understand, they're disqualifying themselves in my eyes. Why are you even trying this with me? You know what you're doing, and I know what you're doing. Like this one woman I was just dealing with, I was on a date with a couple days ago, and she was throwing a lot of shit tests at me. I'm just like, yeah, baby, I don't even want to do this. She's gonna be in for a rude awakening when I'm just not responding no more. Now, I don't even want to talk to her. I don't have to explain the reason I don't want to talk to you. I'm just going to remove my energy because now I see how you're moving. 39. She says something like, you never listen to me. Or she's emotionally guilt tripping out of nowhere. Why is she doing this? She's testing if she can use guilt to control your behavior. Or secondly, she genuinely feels unheard, and this is the only way she knows how to express it. Listen, hey man, these women be manipulative when it comes to these emotions. I'm trying to tell you, man. But how do you overcome it? Don't get defensive and don't fall into this trap where she's making you feel guilty now. Address it calmly once, and if it's a pattern, name the pattern. If she's trying to make you feel guilty, trying to get a reaction out of you by making herself the victim, that's manipulation. And you need to call certain things out. The fact that you're trying to make me feel guilty to try to control my behavior, you see, I see what you're doing. But that's gonna lead me to number 40. Why do you like me? Why is she telling you this? Why is she asking you? She's testing if you'll over-explain and come across as desperate for her approval. Or secondly, she's genuinely insecure and looking for reassurance. Listen, this is C tier. This ain't really nothing, man. It ain't nothing too crazy. How do you actually overcome this? Simple. Short, specific, unbothered. Don't over-explain. Just tell her what it is. Hey, baby, I admire your presence and I like you being around. You seem like a good soul. Seem genuine. Number 41. asking you to pay for everything consistently with zero reciprocation. Why is she doing this? She's testing if you'll keep giving without any standard in place. She wants to see if you're just gonna keep investing into this stock that's never gonna yield you a return. And then secondly, she's used to men paying for everything and sees nothing wrong with it. First of all, this C tier, man, this is simple. It may be B tier, it may go higher for some individuals, but man, this is C tier. How do you overcome this? Set the standard early. Generosity is fine, being used is not. I let a woman know, hey baby, if I'm going out of my way to plan, initiate, pay for things, I need to see reciprocation because that shows me I'm also valued too. I want to feel like you like me as well. If you're just sitting here, just accompanying me on my excursions, but you're not trying to plan things, you're not trying to do thoughtful gestures, you don't want to see me. Now I'm feeling like I'm going out of my way for somebody who wouldn't do the same for me. And that's what I'm not going to do. Number 42, threatening to leave during a disagreement. Not actually breaking up, just weaponizing the threat, right? So I'm telling you, man, why do women do this? She's testing if the threat of losing her will make you fold and give her what she wants. Man, this is S tier. She knows what she's doing, especially if you've been with this woman for a long time. I know how this could be, because you don't want to lose this person you've invested so much time, energy, emotional capacity, financial investment. You don't want to lose this woman. But also, you have to understand, if she's willing to walk away just like that, that shows you how she perceives you. That shows you where you stand with her. This is not a woman who truly values you. Because if she truly valued you, she wouldn't even make any false claims like that. So how do you actually overcome this? Call the bluff calmly. If she stays, she stays. But you never beg for her to stay. If you're telling me, well, if you don't give me what I want, I'm going to leave. If that's how you're going to move, you were never supposed to be here in the first place. And I will not tolerate a woman who's trying to, once again, use an ultimatum or trying to make it seem as if, if I don't do something, she's going to leave, baby, then leave. Because now I see how you moving. I don't like how it's making me feel because now it's disrupting my peace. Next up, 43. You're so different from who I thought you were. Why is she doing this? She's testing to see if you'll shrink and start explaining yourself to win her back over. Honestly, this is C tier, man. This is C tier. This is simple. But how do you actually overcome this? You could agree with her. Hey, listen, people usually are. It's nice to meet you. So are you, right? But you never want to shrink yourself or over-explain. You can, exaggerate. You can tease, right? But you never want to, no. Stop trying to qualify yourself. Stop trying to make yourself seem smaller than what you are. Trying to over-explain why you are the way you are. No, you never really know a person until you know a person. It's nice to meet you. Number 44, jealousy bait. Mentioning another man repeatedly to get a reaction. This is this S tier. I'm gonna say S tier because women know how to do this so damn well. Listen, but why is she doing this though? She's deliberately trying to make you feel like you're in competition to see if you'll react. Or secondly, she's testing your abundance mindset. Do you act like a man with options? So how are you supposed to act? How are you gonna overcome this? Remain completely unbothered. Insecurity kills attraction, right? And once again, if she keeps mentioning another man, now you know how to move with her. I'ma had a conversation once. When you mention other men, I don't like that. If she keeps doing it, now you know where to place her. Hey, get her out your kingdom, man. If you keep bringing up other men trying to make me jealous, you can go. Because there's a woman out there who's not gonna do that because they see the value in me like I see the value in her. And she wouldn't want to put me in a position to feel like that. Number 45. Apology fishing. She does something wrong and waits for you to apologize. S tier. Women be cold, man. Hey, women are so manipulative. They're so cold when it comes to psychology, when it comes to social dynamics. Because their whole life, they've usually been put on a pedestal by men who have no self-respect. So why is she actually doing this? She's testing to see if she can make you responsible for her feelings even when you did nothing wrong. Or secondly, she's conflict avoidant and hopes an apology from you dissolves the tension without her owning anything or taking accountability. How do you overcome it? Hold your frame. You don't owe an apology you don't mean. If she did something wrong, she did something wrong. Don't apologize for her feeling that way. Now she's acting differently. Yeah, she might be acting away. And now you're like, damn, why can't she just act right? So you might try to go ahead and apologize just to get things back to how they were. But no, don't do that. No, because if she did something wrong, she has to own it. And if she can't take accountability, she's not your responsibility. As simple as that, man. You have to be okay with walking away. You have to be okay. I know it hurts, man. I know you might have been with a woman for a while, but you have to be okay with walking away. But that's going to lead me to the last and final one. The final shit test on here. Number 46. Breaking up with you out of nowhere to see if you'll beg. Why is she doing this? She's testing the ultimate question. How much do you need her? If you beg, she wins. She knows she has power over you. Secondly, she's emotionally impulsive and uses breakups to reset the dynamic. Honestly, this is a high level move. I'll be real with you. S tier. But understand something here. If she's willing to just walk away out of nowhere when things are going well, just to see if you'll beg, that tells you a lot about her character. How do you overcome this? Honestly, you could go ahead and let her go. Because now you're trying to put me to a test. You're trying to test and see if I'm gonna leave you. And baby, if I leave you, I'm not coming back. Because I'm gonna find me something better. Somebody who's going to value me. Somebody who's going to treat me with the utmost respect. Somebody who isn't going to play these games. Who's going to reciprocate and make me feel wanted. Now, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't already, click that first link in the description and get your CEO Dating Starter Kit. It's going to diagnose where you're going wrong in your dating life.